My name is Shantanu Saha. I work as a senior project manager at Motel Engineering Solutions Private Limited. I develop solutions for systems engineering, engineering services, and industrial automation. Seema, if you know, I am a project management professional, a PMP certified project manager, and I understand that project manager has the responsibility and accountability to run a project. However, I was always curious to know how the project actually evolved, which is the part PM's in project managers' involvement is quite limited. There is a topic called needs assessment domain in PBA that answers how the project evolves. So that is one of the reasons I was very much curious to learn about business analysis and its domains, and that is the reason I wanted to do the PBA. Apart from that, since I'm very much inclined to the stakeholder interaction and the elicitation process, going through PBA is one good way to learn the processes better, because the training explains the necessary tools to do that. Then the solution evaluation part as well. I always wonder what happens after the project is complete, whether the product served the purpose, whether it was beneficial. I found answer to these questions in PBA as well. Hence, PBA is helping me to give end-to-end solutions to the organizations. That is the reason I did my PBA. Okay, so Seema, when I started looking to do this certification, I went through, understood what are the strengths and weaknesses of various service providers. Of course, I chose Eisenbridge because of two major reasons. Eisenbridge has a user forum, the forum for all the enrollments. So it is a very helpful forum. There are so many candidates who can post their questions that is being answered by the trainers, and the turnaround time of answer is also very fast. So the forum itself gives a lot of information which is very helpful to get the information to pass the PBA exam. Apart from that, another strength Eisenbridge course has is the clarification sessions. The clarification sessions are conducted by the trainers, which is once in 2 weeks, and each time a new topic is being covered. Especially these topics are very critical to understand the business analysis domain, and most of the time I have found it very useful to understand the concepts, and you get to speak with the trainer in those clarification sessions and get to clear your doubts directly. So these are two major reasons. Apart from that, I see Eisenbridge is one of the leaders in project management and business analysis area, and I have had a lot of confidence on Eisenbridge skills, and hence I chose to go for Eisenbridge. Yes, Seema. As I mentioned about the forum, if anyone goes to the forum, there are a lot of study plan suggested by a lot of students as well as trainers. So those has been my fundamental way to put my plan together. Apart from that, since I have done PMP in the past, my experience with PMP also contributed to put my own plan for PBA. Now, basically, what I did was I planned the entire preparation in 3 phases. In the phase 1, I did study the business analysis practice guide from PMI and the course videos in the training program. Okay, so the main focus was to understand the concepts, to understand the theory, and to learn about the business analysis. I gave myself a time-boxed approach, and I gave myself 3 weeks for each phase. So I put in 3 phases out there, so 3 weeks for each phase. But this can normally vary from student to student based on how they are performing. And I would say that they should perform one phase and then they should look for improvements and in the second phase. For the second phase, I did revise the practice guide again. So I went through the practice guide for the second time and the course videos. And along with that, this time I attended the chapter questions and attended the clarification sessions on a regular basis. I also attended visited forums on regular basis to understand what other test takers are doing. In the third phase, I was primarily focusing to work on the practice questions. Eisenbridge has a very good database of questions, and the questions are very similar to how it is being asked in the exam. So after doing a couple of rounds of question answer sessions, practicing the questions, it helped me to clarify, it helped me to prepare for the exam. But one thing to understand is during the question, test takers should understand that even if they are attempting the question and the answers are right, they should still try to understand the reasoning behind it. So my focus was to understand the reasoning behind the questions and the answers, whether I was performing good or whether I was making mistakes. So these are the 3 phases I did. In the last week of the exam, I did not go through a lot of materials. During these phases, I prepared my own notes. So I only revised my own notes and a quick review of the practice guide. Based on that, only I attempted the exam. So this was my study plan. PBA exam is, the pattern is very similar to PMP exam. But I think the PBA questions are a little bit more elaborative. One has to think a little more in depth. So I would say if you have done a very good preparation, if you have given enough time for the preparation and the concepts are clear, the exam is not very difficult. Okay. Contrary to what is the belief is like, PBA exams are a little difficult than PMP, but I did not find it so difficult. Basically, the questions were mostly scenario based. A little tip was what my experience was approximately 25 questions out of 200. So the questions are total 200 questions and one has to appear in 4 hours. Approximately 25 questions were very straightforward. Approximately 25 questions were little difficult, I would say. The rest of the 150 questions were falling somewhere in between. Now, when I say straightforward and difficult, I targeted to attempt one question in 1 minute. So if I was able to do within a minute, I would say those were straightforward. And some questions were taking me up to 2 to 3 minutes of time because I need to read it twice or thrice to understand the context of the question. So those were the 25 questions which took me a little more time. Otherwise, the exam was pretty easy. I would give a tip here is normally the answers to the questions are focus on the answers. Most questions have one obvious answer. Instead of, there are 4 answers and you try to figure out what exactly is the right answer. If you just go through the answer, you will figure out that, you can just find out the best answer and it's very straightforward. As I mentioned about the strengths of Eisenbridge course, okay, apart from that, the course contains all the needed resources for exam preparation. Okay, the trainers Saket and Seema are extremely knowledgeable. I should really appreciate your content in the exam. the training course, because apart from clearing the exam, I have learned a lot from that. I have actually improved my business analysis skills by going through the course. So the trainers are knowledgeable, and one can really rely on the advices given by the trainers. Okay, so I would say the response time, the prompt availability of the trainers has always been there. So my experience with Eisenbridge has been wonderful, and Eisenbridge has certainly helped pass the PBA. So I have a couple of advice. My first advice would be don't study to pass the exam. You should study to learn. If you learn the concept thoroughly, it will not only help you pass the exam, but it will help you perform business analysis in your profession as well. So that is one primary advice. The second is don't seek too many resources for information. Eisenbridge course is quite compiled in such a way that all the information are put together. So it is my key resource to go through Eisenbridge course only. So whether anyone is going through Eisenbridge course or not, I would still advise to stick to one provider, because that approach always helps you to clear the exam in more confident way.